Georgia blows out Charlotte. Did we learn anything?
You are Locked On Bulldogs, your daily podcast on the Georgia Bulldogs. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Locked On Bulldogs, part of Locked On Podcast Network, the #1 destination for all things sports podcast right here, and the #1 destination for Georgia Bulldogs. We are the #1 network of podcasts in the world. Today's episode brought to you by Game Time. Game Time. Download the Game Time app. More on them in a moment, because maybe you need to be in the Benz on Friday after Thanksgiving.
I think you do.
Game Time is going to be the place to go. He is Daniel. I am Clint. Together we are Locked On Bulldogs. Today we're talking about the Charlotte game, some high notes, what we learned, and what we're looking ahead to. Okay, Let's start with the high notes.
Okay.
This team has a lot of good players. I mean, a lot of good players.
They do.
Gunner, great player, best quarterback in the SEC.
Yeah.
Nate Frazier, one of the better running backs in the SEC.
Yep.
But there are two guys whose ceilings I really, truly believe might end up being, and I know what I'm about to say because of the positions they play, might end up being two of the best at their position we've ever seen at Georgia. And that is Juan Gaston and Ellis Robinson. Daniel, Juan Gaston, 6'7".
Yeah. 360. You understand? He's 6'7" all the way around. 6'7", 360.
Circumference and height, same. And by circumference, I mean his shoulders. We're not talking like a cartoonish ball.
No.
We're talking this man. Okay. Not only can he, on the line of scrimmage, push people around, his quote same size, which no one's his same size.
No one's the same size.
But then you put him out on a linebacker or a DB who's
him out
supposed
there.
to be
Get him out
quicker.
in space. No.
He's assaulting them and burying them.
Yeah.
Daniel. I haven't seen personally a guy this big be this good in space at the same time.
He's Broderick Jones. Like, that's the closest, that it's the best comp I can give you in space, is he looks like Broderick Jones. Like, Broderick Jones he loved to pull, and he's not quite as big as Juan, but a big guy, and you would get him out in space and he would absolutely just throw people around. He all you have to do is make contact if you're a tackle and you're out there on the DB. But it's harder to do than you would think. But yeah, Juan Gaston is absolutely exceptional. And Ellis Robinson, that play that he made, the instincts, that's not even his guy, Clint. He comes off his guy. He's got eyes in the backfield. He's not locked into the receiver, which was his problem earlier in the year on several different occasions. Couldn't get his head around, couldn't see where the ball was. Now, not only is he so engaged with the play overall that he's able to locate the ball, he's able to do so in enough time to come off his guy, back up 5 steps, and make an incredible leaping Malachi Starks-esque interception. It was an absolute thing of beauty. DeMello Jones, I thought, also played well. Georgia's got 3 elite corners. And coming into this season, I think there are a lot of Georgia fans that would have said, I don't know that we have 1 elite corner.
We have 3. Oh, Ohio State, I'm not worried about you and your wide receivers.
Not at all. Because you can't run the football.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
no. Because Big Joe and Elijah Griffin and Kristen Miller.
I thought you were going to say Elijah Griffin, Clint, and I'm pissed that you didn't. Elijah Griffin is not a freshman anymore. He is now, okay. He might be the best defensive player on this team by the end of the season.
Yeah, those 3 guys I just listed, Ellis Robinson, Elijah Griffin, and Juan Gaston, might be the 3 of the 5 best players we have on this entire team come 3
that
weeks.
includes C.J. Allen and Gunnar Stockton and and Zachariah Branch and all the other. I mean, but there's so many. I mean, Oscar Delp and the things he's done for this team. Like, that's the problem with this Georgia team. You could have killed us earlier, college football. But now there's 400 of us. We're everywhere. You look around and all of a sudden Bo Walker comes into the game and, who's this guy? You can't tackle him. Flat out.
Elijah Griffin had his right arm being held like a toddler in Costco to their mom.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept going towards the quarterback. And I texted out,
that man.
If I was to take a snapshot, that looks like Jalen Carter. Like that.
Yeah.
That was Jalen Carter-esque size, speed, everything.
Yeah.
He's now, you done screwed up, guys. We figured it out. The mental game locked in. Eyes, not. Assignment, check. Fire, passion, energy.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy. We're going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about maybe the absolute most cold-blooded thing Kirby Smart has ever said right after this.
But first, this is game time. Game time's fantastic, Daniel. The Bens. If you need to get into the Bens, there'll be tickets aplenty. Georgia Tech fan, I beg you, don't come in. It will be a slaughter. It's a kill box in there when you get into there. Don't let that happen.
Which of the 10 Georgia Tech fans are you talking to, Clint? You
want
to list them by name, or do you want to
download Game Time app? Use code LOCKEDONCollege, $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. $20 off your first purchase, because right now getting in the stadium is very easy. Got view from the seats. There's no fees at the end. There's no hidden whatever little cents and dollars they tag on. Game Time takes all the guesswork out of it. They're great. They're fantastic. Get over there right now. Game Time giving you $20 off your first purchase with promo code LOCKEDONCollege. Terms apply.
Kirby Bartholomew Smart, Clint, he does not pull punches. Like he is not afraid to just come on out and say it. He says, if you transfer away from our program, awesome. We're coming. We're looking for you.
I'm calling up Josh Brooks and be like, hey, quick question.
Where's he going? Let's play them.
Play them. Try to get them. Call up their AD.
That ain't it, Clint. That's not the comment I want to bring up.
Savage.
Kirby Smart reported. It was reported early in this game. I can't remember who the sideline reporter was in this game. It's reported by the SEC Network early in this game. Kirby Smart last night plays two clips for his team. He plays a clip of the 2021 Georgia football game against somebody, some trash program, some one of these like lesser school games.
So any university in Florida?
No, somehow even worse. Georgia's up 49-0 at halftime in that game. He plays that clip. And then he plays a clip from last year's Georgia game against UMass, where in the third quarter, it's a 10-point game, back and forth. You remember the game.
I do.
And he says, which of these teams do you want to be? Now, I don't know. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. 3/4 of the room was on that team. Like that. He was talking about them. Those players. He don't care.
No.
Also, if you think Clint and I all year have been just making stuff up when we say Kirby Smart is rejuvenated, Kirby Smart literally hated his team last year, and he loves his team this year. You can see it in the way he walks, in the way he talks, in the way he interacts.
You guys can make fun of LSU, Ole Miss, all these coaching searches. We were closer than you feel comfortable with to Kirby Smart leaving last year. He had taken interviews.
The team almost made him quit. He hated them so much. And then you compare that to this year's team, and I think he sees a lot more of 2021, 2022 Georgia in this team than he does 2024 Georgia in this team. I'm just telling you, when I heard that, it's not shocking because you know exactly who Kirby Smart is, and he doesn't try to mince words. He doesn't try to hide it.
No.
There's a standard at Georgia.
Yes.
And this Georgia team, which, by the way, should have been 35-0 at halftime.
Should have been.
Instead, it was 28-3 because of a bad Gunnar Stockton interception.
Made my cover by half a point.
Real tight. Charlotte plus 43.5. Easy cash, though. If you would
Easy.
listen to the lock spot, just we like money. We want you to have it as well.
Please.
That's all. Yeah. I've already bet Georgia to cover against Georgia Tech, just in case you're looking for an early action to get in on Friday night. It doesn't surprise me because you know who Kirby is, but there's a standard at Georgia. Last year's team did not meet it. You could see it plainly with your own eyes. This year's team is much closer to that standard. They play with the fire, passion, and energy. They play with the intensity that matches or at least approaches their head coach. And that's what you have to do at Georgia. You've got to get on his level.
See, and this is what's wild about when Kirby's looking at most of the team being from last year and then saying what he said. Now, parlay that with a lot of freshmen on this team. I mean, a lot. Highest percentage.
A lot of underclassmen. Yeah,
highest
percentage of underclassmen in the SEC.
So when you combine those, what Kirby is saying and what young men who are athletes, we all have this decision. You, listener, have had a decision in life. When you look back and you can either say, I was an idiot when I was 24, just starting off in my career, 22, 23, 24, and I've learned a lot and I've changed a lot. And thank goodness I'm no longer that person. That takes maturity. Or you can defend yourself and fight. Kirby Smart is somebody who does not want to fight. He said, I've grown a lot. My clock management sucked early on in my head coaching career. We were on here saying that too. He's taking ownership. He's asking the team to take ownership. And that's the beginning of a team, again, continuing to ascend each and every week. Ascending, up and up and up and up until we get to whatever game's before us. I don't care which one's next. Let's go.
Put whoever you want on the schedule. I'm just telling you, I looked across the landscape of college football. Put whoever you want on the schedule. Put them, line them up. Just line them up on the schedule. Earlier in the season, I would not have been caught dead making that comment. That was not the case. We're coming back with a couple more tidbits that we've got from this game, but first these.
And these are, in fact, FanDuel, the aforementioned Georgia Tech spread. Daniel, give it to the people one more time because I don't think they understand.
Earlier in the week, they typically take these games off until – so Tech plays Pitt tonight.
Yeah.
And so after that game, you'll have to wait till tomorrow probably to get this. But
earlier
in the week, you could have gotten this line at 11.5. That's where I got it. Georgia minus 11.5.
Yeah. Get over FanDuel right now. New users to FanDuel can go ahead and get bonus cash. Sign in, $5. You're going to get $300 in bonus bets straight to your account thanks to FanDuel. Head over there right now. It's the official sports book of Locked On Bulldogs, Locked On Podcast everywhere, and where Daniel and I make all of our bets like the cashes we made in the first half spread, the first half, or the overall spread. Charlotte getting the points because we knew Kirby is not going to go. Again, fourth down, he's going to go for it instead of kicking the field. He doesn't care about points. He wants reps. FanDuel's a place where we do it all. Get over right now, FanDuel.com. Get it more action. Daniel,
yes.
We said, here are some names, here's the crescendos, and here's the good news looking forward to this hate week that we have coming up.
Okay.
Georgia Tech.
All right.
Look, I know it's not fun because he wasn't playing, but if you don't think CJ Allen being on the sideline in street clothes with no noticeable limp, no gait to his walk, was not a sigh of relief when I saw, you were fooling yourself.
We're just looking for information. We're looking for points of information here.
And let me ask you this, Daniel. When somebody asks Kirby Smart of CJ Allen's availability this week.
Yeah, they'll probably get a straight answer.
He will. I swear. I want this. I swear somebody asked about CJ Allen, and Kirby could say if he's in his Kirbanese mode, he could have gone if we needed him to. As he's sitting in street clothes.
In street clothes. He could have gone if
we needed him to.
Ask him that, and then ask him about the pass rush this year, how he feels about the pass rush this year. He'll probably respond favorably to that question as well. If this defensive front,
Uh-huh.
the way they're playing right now, and this offense, the way they're playing right now, I'm asking a genuine question.
Okay.
How do you beat Georgia? Because you're going to have to outscore them. Georgia's going to score. You're not going to beat Georgia 17-14. I just don't see it. I don't see Georgia scoring less than 20 points again this season. We've seen no evidence of that it's even on the table.
So let's start there. You have to have 4 rushers on the defensive line that can get home with no pressure, because the only way to even start chipping away at Gunnar Stockton is playing zone, not man coverage. Man coverage, he beats you every single time. Zone, a little less.
Mike Bobo just dicing you up.
So you have to play zone. You have to get home with 4. And those 4, the linebackers can't bail out quick enough because the run game's there. So
yeah,
I ask you, what front 7 in college football can get home without added pressure from any blitzes?
Yeah.
There's
Oklahoma.
No
Oklahoma can.
Great. Oklahoma can. Now let's go to the other side.
Yep. Georgia only has to score 9 points to beat Oklahoma. 3 field goals, and I guarantee you we beat Oklahoma. They ain't scoring more than 6 points against us.
Because you can't abandon the run against us.
No.
And our DBs are not the DBs that you first played in the first half of this season.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think to beat Georgia, I don't think you're going to run it against us. Period.
You can't.
I just don't think you're going to run it against us. I think your best chance of beating Georgia, and we'll talk about this more as we go through this week. I think your best chance of beating Georgia this year, for the rest of the year, is you've got to try to hope that you end up with the multiple turnover game from Gunnar Stockton. I honestly think it's the easiest path for Georgia to lose, because we've seen it. We certainly have seen it. He makes dumb throws.
Again,
he makes bad throws. He makes dumb throws. And so you got to hope that you get the game where he turns it over multiple times and you get short fields. And then the Georgia offense is hamstrung because of that.
Yeah, it's not you stall out a drive for Georgia, because our special teams are best in the nation. So we will flip the field on you. It's not 3 and outs, maybe a first down. No. It's turn the ball over in plus territory.
That's the recipe for beating Georgia. Yeah. I tell you, Georgia Tech ain't it. I mean, I don't mean to get ahead of this, but I know we went to 7 overtimes last year.
Yeah.
Kirby Smart's going to play the Georgia Tech clip from last year, and he's going to play the Georgia Tech clip from 2021, and he's going to look at his team in the eye, and he's going to say, which of these teams do you want to beat?
Haynes King, nice story.
Team honestly, ain't that team.
No.
Georgia Tech is better this year than they were last year.
Yeah.
Georgia is miles better this year than they were last year.
Georgia Tech is much better.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia,
because they can't play a lick of defense.
They don't know how to play any. And that's, again, the recipe to beat Georgia is you have to at least keep them close. You can't go blow for blow with our offense, even on a bad day for our new defense. A bad day for this new defense is 21 points. That's a bad day.
Yeah. Georgia's going to score 38 against Georgia Tech. Give me, FanDuel. Release the Georgia team total, you cowards. Release it. We are asking you again. This is a Bernie Sanders meme. We're asking again for FanDuel to release the Georgia team total for next Friday night.
I have gloves on. It's cold. He is Daniel. I am Clint. This is Locked On Bulldogs. We'll be back every single day this week, leading up to the hate game against Georgia Tech. Cannot wait for it. For Daniel, I am Clint, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.